Imagine standing at the edge of a prehistoric ocean. On one side, the mighty Tyrannosaurus Rex, the undisputed ruler of the land. On the other, the colossal Megalodon, the terrifying monarch of the seas. What if these two apex predators somehow met? Who would win in the ultimate clash of titans? Welcome to Adventure into the Unknown, where we explore the world's most fascinating mysteries and untold stories. If you're enjoying our journey, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It's free and it helps us create more incredible adventures for you. Thank you for your support. Now, to truly understand this ultimate showdown, we must first set the stage and look back at the worlds these two titans inhabited. The Tyrannosaurus Rex roamed the Earth about 68 to 66 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period. Standing nearly 40 feet long and weighing around 9 tons, it was the apex predator of its environment. With razor-sharp teeth and bone-crushing jaws, the T-Rex was designed for dominance on land. Meanwhile, the Megalodon ruled the oceans millions of years later, approximately 23 to 3.6 million years ago. This massive shark could stretch up to 60 feet in length, weighing nearly 50 tons. With teeth the size of a human hand and bite force unmatched in the animal kingdom, the Megalodon was the nightmare of prehistoric seas. While they never coexisted in reality, imagining them facing off sparks endless fascination. Let's begin our analysis with the king of the land, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Its most formidable weapon was its jaw. Studies estimate a bite force of around 12,000 pounds, strong enough to pulverize bone. Each tooth, serrated like a steak knife, measured up to 12 inches. Compared to many reptiles of its time, T-Rex had a relatively large brain, particularly developed in regions responsible for vision and smell. This gave it exceptional hunting instincts. On land, there was virtually nothing that could challenge a fully grown T-Rex. With the land covered, it's time to dive into the other side of this prehistoric equation and explore the sheer power of the Megalodon. At lengths of 50 to 60 feet, this shark was larger than a school bus and many times heavier than a T-Rex. Its sheer mass gave it an unparalleled presence in the ocean. The Megalodon's bite was estimated at over 40,000 pounds, the strongest in the history of the animal kingdom. It could crush bones and even snap the backbone of whales with ease. Megalodons likely ambushed prey from below, using the element of surprise and their explosive power to incapacitate massive marine animals. With a full understanding of both their strengths, let's now imagine the unthinkable, the clash of these two titans. If somehow the Megalodon were stranded on land, the fight would be over before it began. Without water to support its massive body, the shark would suffocate and collapse under its own weight. The T-Rex, with its crushing jaws, would finish the battle in moments. If the T-Rex ventured into the ocean, it would face an equally grim fate. Dinosaurs were not adapted for deep water survival. The T-Rex would drown quickly, making it no match for the Megalodon in its watery kingdom. This shoreline encounter is the closest we can imagine to a fair fight, and even then, the outcome would depend on the terrain, timing, and sheer luck. Having considered the different scenarios, let's put their unique strengths and weaknesses side by side for a clearer picture. Tyrannosaurus Rex strengths: immense bite force, powerful legs, strong senses. Weaknesses: completely land-bound, vulnerable in water. Megalodon strengths: massive size, record-breaking bite force, unmatched in the sea. Weaknesses: dependent on water for survival, immobile on land. Essentially, each was a king in its own realm, but powerless outside it. Beyond the science and the speculation, it's worth exploring why these two creatures have become such enduring legends in our culture. The T-Rex often headlines dinosaur films, documentaries, and children's books, symbolizing raw power and ferocity. The Megalodon has inspired countless marine legends, from ancient sailors' tales of giant sea monsters to modern films like The Meg. These creatures capture human imagination because they embody the ultimate expression of dominance in their environments. It's important to remember that all of this is speculation. The real fascination lies in the scientific evidence we have, even if it can't give us a definitive answer. Rex fossils reveal healed bite marks, suggesting even they fought among themselves for territory or dominance. Megalodon tooth fossils suggest they targeted the chest cavities of whales, aiming directly for the heart and lungs. While we can never know with certainty who would win, analyzing the evidence allows us to appreciate their unique adaptations and evolutionary success. In the end, declaring a victor between Tyrannosaurus Rex and Megalodon is impossible because the battle could never truly happen. Each was supreme in its own kingdom. T-Rex ruled the land, and Megalodon reigned in the seas. But here asks the real question for you. If these two titans ever did meet at the shoreline of prehistory, who do you think would triumph? The king of the land, or the king of the seas?